In the preface of The Charisma Myth, Olivia Fox Cabane introduces the concept of charisma as a set of learned behaviors and techniques that can be developed and honed over time. She asserts that contrary to popular belief, charisma is not an innate quality that some people are born with, but rather a skill that can be developed and cultivated by anyone. Cabane argues that charisma is a vital asset in both personal and professional contexts and can help individuals connect with others more effectively, inspire confidence, and lead with greater influence. She explains that charisma is composed of three core elements: presence, power, and warmth. Presence refers to the ability to be fully engaged and attentive in the moment, while power is the ability to influence and persuade others. Warmth involves projecting positive energy and making others feel comfortable and at ease. Throughout the book, Cabane provides practical tips and exercises to help readers develop their charisma and enhance their personal and professional relationships. She emphasizes the importance of self-awareness, self-confidence, and intentional practice in developing charisma. Overall, the preface sets the tone for the book and provides readers with an overview of the importance of charisma and how it can be cultivated. Chapter 1. Charisma Demystified. In Chapter 1, Cabane demystifies the concept of charisma by explaining that it is a set of learned behaviors that anyone can develop. Cabane argues that charisma is not a fixed trait that some people are born with, but rather a skill that can be honed through intentional practice and self-awareness. Cabane describes charisma as a combination of behaviors that individuals can learn and master, including presence, power, and warmth. She explains that the first step to developing charisma is to cultivate a sense of presence by learning to be fully engaged and attentive in the present moment. She recommends mindfulness practices such as meditation and deep breathing exercises to help individuals develop their presence. The author also emphasizes the importance of power in developing charisma. Power is the ability to influence and persuade others, and it can be developed by learning to listen actively, communicate effectively, and express confidence and competence. Cabane provides practical tips and exercises to help readers develop their power, such as improving their body language and tone of voice. Overall, Chapter 1 provides an introduction to the concept of charisma and sets the foundation for the practical advice that follows in later chapters. Chapter 2. The Charismatic Behaviors, Presence, Power, and Warmth. Chapter 2 focuses on the three core components of charisma: presence, power, and warmth. Cabane explains that these behaviors are essential for building rapport, connecting with others, and inspiring confidence and trust. Presence involves being fully engaged and present in the moment, listening attentively, and projecting a sense of calm and confidence. Cabane provides several practical exercises to help readers develop their presence, including meditation and deep breathing. Power is the ability to influence and persuade others, and it involves both verbal and nonverbal communication. Cabane suggests using open body language, maintaining eye contact, and speaking with a clear and confident tone of voice to enhance one's power. Warmth is the third component of charisma and involves projecting positive energy, expressing empathy, and making others feel comfortable and at ease. Cabane provides practical tips for developing warmth, such as smiling genuinely, using touch appropriately, and expressing gratitude and appreciation. Throughout the chapter, Cabane emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and intentional practice in developing charisma. She provides exercises and strategies for readers to develop each of the three components of charisma, and encourages readers to commit to regular practice in order to cultivate their charismatic skills. Overall, Chapter 2 provides readers with a detailed understanding of the three core components of charisma and practical advice for developing each one. By focusing on presence, power, and warmth, readers can enhance their interpersonal skills and become more effective communicators and leaders. Before we continue, we would like to inform you that we release these summaries in audio format on Spotify before we release them on YouTube in video format, with subtitles. We have also created a goldmine of information which you can get exclusive access to by supporting us on Patreon. You get in-depth summaries plus scripts, usually twice the length of our YouTube content, a list of the top 20 key takeaways and exercises, summary requests, and more. Thank you for the support and don't forget to hit the like button. Chapter 3. The obstacles to presence, power, and warmth. In Chapter 3, Cabane explains that while presence, power, and warmth are essential components of charisma, there are several common obstacles that can prevent individuals from fully embodying these behaviors. Cabane identifies the primary obstacles to developing charisma as anxiety, self-doubt, and self-consciousness. She explains that these obstacles can manifest in various ways, such as nervousness during public speaking or difficulty making eye contact with others. The author provides practical advice for overcoming these obstacles, such as reframing negative self-talk, practicing self-compassion, and focusing on the needs of others rather than one's own insecurities. Cabane emphasizes that developing charisma requires a commitment to regular practice and an openness to learning from mistakes. Chapter 4. Overcoming the obstacles. In Chapter 4, Cabane provides readers with a range of practical exercises and strategies for overcoming the obstacles to charisma that she outlined in the previous chapter. The author suggests various techniques for managing anxiety, such as diaphragmatic breathing, visualization exercises, and cognitive reframing. Cabane also provides tips for improving self-confidence, such as practicing self-compassion, focusing on one's strengths, and cultivating a growth mindset. In addition to providing advice for managing internal obstacles, Cabane also provides practical strategies for improving one's communication skills. She suggests techniques such as active listening, using effective body language, and tailoring one's communication style to different situations and audiences. Overall, Chapter 4 provides readers with a range of actionable strategies for overcoming the obstacles to charisma and improving their interpersonal skills. By cultivating a sense of self-awareness and a commitment to regular practice, readers can develop the confidence and communication skills necessary for building strong relationships and achieving their goals. Chapter 5. Creating charismatic mental states. In Chapter 5, the author emphasizes the importance of mindset in developing charisma. She explains how to cultivate 3 mental states that contribute to charisma: power, presence, and warmth. The author explains that power can be developed by shifting your focus from being a victim to taking control of your life, and practicing visualizing yourself in powerful situations. Presence can be developed by focusing on the present moment, using mindfulness meditation, and practicing being fully engaged in your interactions. Warmth can be developed by focusing on empathy and positive emotions, and cultivating genuine interest in others. The author stresses that practicing these mental states consistently over time is key to developing charisma. Chapter 6. Different charisma styles. In Chapter 6, the author discusses different charisma styles and how they can be used to build rapport with different types of people. The 4 styles are focus, vision, kindness, and authority. The focus style involves being very detail-oriented and analytical, while the vision style involves being creative and innovative. The kindness style emphasizes empathy and building relationships, while the authority style involves projecting confidence and strength. The author notes that most people have a dominant charisma style, but it's important to be able to adjust your style depending on the situation and the people you're interacting with. She also provides examples of different famous people who embody each style. The key takeaway is that developing awareness of different charisma styles can help you adapt to different situations and build connections with a wider range of people. Chapter 7. Charismatic First Impressions. Chapter 7 focuses on the importance of first impressions and how to make a positive and memorable impact on others. According to Cabane, people tend to make judgments about others within the first few seconds of meeting them, and this initial perception can be difficult to change. Therefore, it's essential to make a positive first impression to establish rapport and create a favorable image. Cabane suggests several ways to make a charismatic first impression. These include dressing appropriately, maintaining good posture, smiling, and engaging in confident body language. It's also important to make eye contact and actively listen to the other person during the conversation. Another crucial factor in making a great first impression is to find common ground with the other person. By identifying shared interests or experiences, it's easier to establish a connection and build a relationship. Chapter 8. Speaking and listening with charisma. Chapter 8 focuses on the importance of effective communication in building charisma. Cabane highlights that the way we communicate can impact how others perceive us and how well we can establish rapport with them. The chapter provides various tips to improve one's communication skills, such as speaking with clarity, avoiding filler words, and using pauses to add emphasis to one's words. Cabane also suggests that speaking slowly and taking breaks between sentences can make one's speech more engaging and charismatic. Additionally, Cabane stresses the importance of active listening. To build a connection with others, it's crucial to show interest and empathy by actively listening to what they have to say. This involves giving them one's full attention and avoiding distractions. Furthermore, the chapter also discusses the art of storytelling as an essential tool in effective communication. A well-crafted story can engage the listener and create a memorable impact. Cabane suggests that one should be authentic and emotionally expressive while telling a story to connect with the audience better. Overall, the chapter emphasizes the importance of effective communication and how it can enhance one's charisma and create a lasting impact on others. Chapter 9. Charismatic Body Language. Chapter 9 focuses on body language, one of the key components of charisma. The author explains how our bodies have a significant impact on how others perceive us, and how we can use body language to communicate powerfully and authentically. The chapter highlights the importance of the following elements of body language in creating a charismatic presence. 1. Eye contact. Maintaining eye contact is crucial to creating trust and connection with others. It conveys confidence, sincerity, and interest in the other person. 2. Posture. Standing or sitting up straight conveys confidence and authority, while slouching or hunching can make you appear timid or disinterested. 3. Gestures. Purposeful and meaningful gestures can enhance communication and convey enthusiasm and passion. 4. Facial expressions. Expressing genuine emotions through facial expressions can create a sense of warmth and authenticity. 5. Touch. Appropriate touch, such as a handshake or a pat on the back, can convey warmth and trustworthiness. The chapter offers practical tips and exercises to help readers improve their body language and develop a more charismatic presence. Chapter 10. Difficult Situations. Chapter 10 focuses on how to remain charismatic in difficult situations, such as conflict or criticism. The author explains that our responses in such situations can either enhance or undermine our charisma, and offers strategies for responding in ways that maintain our charismatic presence. Some of the key strategies highlighted in the chapter include: 1. Being calm and centered. Maintaining a calm and centered state of mind can help us remain rational and level-headed in difficult situations. 2. Active listening. Paying close attention to the other person's perspective and actively listening to their concerns can help diffuse conflict and create a sense of connection and understanding. 3. Using empathy. Putting ourselves in the other person's shoes and acknowledging their perspective can help build trust and diffuse tension. 4. Responding authentically. Responding in an authentic and genuine way can help create a sense of connection and trust, even in difficult situations. The chapter also offers practical exercises and examples to help readers develop these skills and maintain their charismatic presence in challenging situations. Chapter 11. Presenting with Charisma. Chapter 11 focuses on using charisma when presenting, whether it's a speech, a pitch, or a job interview. Olivia Fox Cabane recommends breaking down the presentation into small parts to create and maintain the charismatic state of mind. Before the presentation, she suggests visualizing success and adopting a confident and relaxed body posture. During the presentation, she emphasizes using gestures, maintaining eye contact, and varying the pitch and tone of your voice. To connect with the audience, she advises focusing on their needs, listening actively, and using inclusive language. She also stresses the importance of storytelling and providing concrete examples to illustrate key points. After the presentation, she suggests reflecting on what worked and what didn't work and asking for feedback to improve future presentations. Chapter 12. Charisma in a Crisis. In Chapter 12, Cabane discusses how to use charisma in challenging situations, such as a crisis. She advises using the S.T.O.P. method to manage emotions and regain control in a crisis situation. The S.T.O.P. method consists of taking a deep breath, observing what's happening, pausing to reflect on the situation, and then proceeding with intention. She also stresses the importance of empathy, active listening, and using a calm and reassuring tone of voice to connect with others in a crisis. To maintain a positive and productive mindset, she recommends focusing on what's within your control, seeking out positive news, and taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. She also highlights the importance of having a crisis management plan in place, and practicing it regularly to ensure readiness. Chapter 13. The Charismatic Life, Rising to the Challenge. In the final chapter, author Olivia Fox Cabane discusses how to cultivate a charismatic life. She emphasizes that charisma is not just about being magnetic in social settings, but it's also about using one's charisma to make a difference in the world. Cabane argues that living a charismatic life begins with having a purpose. People who live with purpose tend to exude confidence and a sense of direction. The next step is to align one's actions with one's values, which creates a sense of authenticity and integrity that is attractive to others. Cabane also emphasizes the importance of cultivating resilience in order to lead a charismatic life. Resilience involves bouncing back from failures, setbacks, and other challenges that life throws at us. Resilient people tend to be more optimistic and positive, and these qualities are very attractive to others. Finally, Cabane discusses the importance of building and maintaining relationships. Charismatic people tend to be great at building and maintaining relationships because they are good at connecting with others on a deep level. This involves being present in the moment, actively listening to others, and being empathetic. In conclusion, living a charismatic life involves having a purpose, aligning one's actions with one's values, cultivating resilience, and building and maintaining relationships. By doing so, one can make a positive impact on the world and become a truly charismatic person. Conclusion. In the conclusion of the charisma myth, Olivia Fox Cabane emphasizes that charisma is a learnable skill that anyone can acquire with practice. She reiterates that charisma is not about being fake or manipulative, but rather about being your best, most authentic self. Cabane emphasizes the importance of self-awareness, self-regulation, and self-confidence in developing charisma. She notes that being charismatic requires effort, but the rewards are worth it. Charisma can improve every aspect of your life, from your personal relationships to your professional success. The author encourages readers to practice the techniques outlined in the book and to approach their personal development with a growth mindset. Cabane reminds readers that everyone has the potential to be charismatic and that even small improvements can make a big difference. In conclusion, the charisma myth is a practical guide to developing charisma that emphasizes the importance of mindset, body language, and social skills. The book offers practical exercises and techniques that readers can use to become more charismatic and effective communicators.